All right, everybody. We only have 3 companies left for this evening. Only 3 companies left. Fun fact about our next presenter, they're a packaging engineer who destroys cabinets for a living. Their name is Carlos Ramirez with Manifiq.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Carlos Ramirez. I'm the founder of Manifiq, your passport to international rewards. We are originally from San Luis Potosí. We basically, throughout the year, we receive a lot of visits from friends and family to do their shopping. One day, my sister came and basically she packed up her trunk with a lot of shopping bags, went to all the stores she could, and she, at the end of the day, told me, "Hey, can you do me a favor and help me get a tax refund on my purchases?" And I was like, I don't know what the process is. What's in it for me, right? Like, I mean, basically, I found out that basically she had 3 options. One of them was paying $8 to $20 per ticket per store, and wait 24 hours before she can get the refund. And then was not an option for her because she was leaving that same day. The other option was to, I mean, if she wanted to get it the same day, she had to give up 50% of the tax value, right? Which was kind of too much. I mean, she had spent close to $4,000, and just was too much. The other option was just to lose it. Not all the receipts are applicable, right? So basically what we found is that the sales tax rebate program does not maximize the benefit for the international shoppers, and does not effectively promote loyalty to our region, because that's the last thing they do when they're here, right? So I mean, that's basically, they do their tax refund and they go back to Mexico in this case, for example. So I did more research, and according to the Texas Travel website, in 2023 we had 4.2 million Mexican visitors in the state of Texas. They spent $3 billion, out of which 58% was spent in clothing, accessories, electronics, furniture, things that you can basically export, right? Another 25%, more or less, 20%, 25% was spent in hotels and restaurants. When they take that money out of, I mean, the people who happens to do that manifiesto, they're taking out from our region 50 to 78% of the refunded money, right? So the solution is a cloud-based platform which will simplify the process and will help them do the manifiesto process and connect them with local retailers and offer personalized offers so that they can spend back the money here in the region and reinforce the loyalty program. So how it works? Well, Manifiq basically is a mobile application where they can create an account and a user profile. They will take a snap of the receipts, of each receipt. QR code will be generated, which will simplify the process at the customs broker who does the service for them. And at that moment, it will refund their money electronically, virtually, in their phones, right? And with the condition that they spend 100% of that money in our region, right? Participating retailers. Here's a look at the mobile application. We're going to have the list of participating retailers. They're going to be able to have personalized offers. We're going to be able to do that with AI. Here's a look at the market size. Just here in the Valley, $529 million were spent in retail by international people. 6.6 billion were spent in Texas, And many of you probably, or some of you have traveled to Europe or other countries where they have programs like this. So the total addressable market is $123 billion. Here in Texas, there are some players, none of them offers a mobile application. They don't offer personalized offers, and they don't offer an option for 100% tax refund or to accumulate the tax refunds, right? So our business model is basically the cash out fee. If a user says, well, I don't want to spend it here, well, they can cash it out, but we're going to be charging a fee. The other is a pay-per-sale commission, which is a very effective form of marketing for retailers. The other is the affiliate commission to hotels and restaurants, right? I mean, every time that our market base will consume at their stores, and we'll get up on. Here's our unfair advantage. I mean, we're calling this the flywheel effects. Basically, the more international shoppers in network, the more redemptions, larger target shopping bags, greater trip frequency, more retailers are going to be interested in participating, and more business for customs brokers. Here's the team that's going to make this possible. Cynthia Gonzalez, she's our designer and social media expert. Myself, I'm an engineer, creative and process optimization and waste elimination. Steve Perez, you already met him, experienced and passionate about AI. If the numbers in the Travel Texas are correct, in year one, 1% of the fund is basically close to $2 million. We're asking for $285,000 to be ready for escalation in Q4 2026. And join us our mission to keep rewarding international shoppers and expand our retail tourism here in the region. Questions?
Carlos, muchas felicidades. This is truly a Manifiq business. It's amazing. My only question, I have two questions. First one, you say that there's the option if they want to cash out, they're going to get a fee. What is the size of that fee? And for this, my personal opinion, I could be wrong, but the cost of acquisition to get people on the platform is going to be expensive because you're going to have to really market this. What is your plan to market this? Basically, a very broad question, I know, but if you could talk more about that, I'm very interested in that.
Yeah, so we're thinking of billboards in the highway from Monterrey to here. There's a lot of people from Monterrey. We're going to be, putting billboards in Monterrey as well, in San Pedro, and here in the bridges. And we're going to be having a stand in the Plaza Mall or Sunrise Mall, or just simply in those places that we're going to facilitate. We're going to do kind of a BTL strategy where they're going to have probably shopping bags that are going to have the Manifiq branding, right? So I mean, I agree that it's probably a tricky one, but yeah, I mean, I think once it gets traction, I mean, it's going to be viral, hopefully.
Congratulations, it's truly Manifiq.
Thank you.
So my question is, do you have any retailers on board already, or what is your plan to go about it? I think it goes hand in hand with the marketing, right? But I think it's important for the amount that you're asking to know if you already have anyone on the pipeline, or what's your strategy there?
Yeah, for retailers, right? Yeah, so great question. So we're planning to use like a kind of a piggyback strategy. We're going to be partnering with current service providers, local customs brokers who are already in business and have a customer base. So there are some of these players already that have relationship with the retailers. And we're also planning to partner with local EDC and chambers of commerce. And also, we want to also support also the local retailers, probably small mom and pop shops or something that are probably interested in accessing that market, right? But yeah. Mm-hmm.
How are you going to prevent fraud when you have an individual saying that he's going to be going back to Mexico, but he actually has dual citizenship, an address here, an address there? Is there something to prevent that fraud?
That's a great question. So, with the help of AI, right? I mean, the help of technology, we're going to be able to solve that. I mean, or to prevent or reduce the fraud or mitigate that risk. One thing that we plan to do is for the application not to be download. I mean, you're only able to download it if your phone is not a U.S. phone, right? And you can do that. I mean, that's something that can be only downloaded if your phone is not a U.S. phone. That's for example one of the things that we want to do. But links to social media, for example, sometimes I mean offering the option to log in with the Facebook account, and that's probably other things that can be used to prevent fraud.
And we are at time. Thank you.
Thank you.